Another beautiful day. Weekend. Glad to have it. Glad to have it. So, you can see here I got an 8x8 post that I'm going to use, though I got to take the latch off of it and use it on the gate that I fixed earlier, along with the stairs. And I'm going to use that post over here. So, that post is going to go basically along that window and down. There is a cutoff post here, and I'm going to put it next to it and run it down into the ground and bury it, just like these guys are. And it's going to give me a post line to be able to put those boards on. And I've decided I'm going to put them on the outside and not the inside. It still will clear the rose bush a little bit. It'll be tight, but I can't use this as an entry because the drain pipe is here, and I may lower the drain pipe by putting a 45 on that and dropping the pipe down. But for right now, I'm just trying to get this place enclosed. And even if I do the exterior of this corner, I'll just have to put a cleat on the back side of this post in order for the boards to continue. Smoking. Got it cleaned off too. Hey. Well, I picked up that scrap post, and you can see there's a lot of clay, but I'm going to steal some of the stone from my little campsite area here and fill the hole with that. But in the meantime, I did a little relief cut, so I know I could get it up in here, because I'm sure with this swelling it would have never gotten up in between these two. Boy, you really can't ask for much closer than that, can you? Whew. All right, time to screw it in and backfill it. The post is in. It's going to partially block my kitty's view window, but not too upset about that. So there she is. Hey, the waste pile continues as I continue to cut all these dog ears off of the these planks, because in order to get them on there, having those little dog ears is going to look really bizarre. And actually they're a little long for the spacing, so they're about literally 1.5 inches too long. So I'm cutting all the dog ears off, and yeah, gonna get it ready to roll. Well, I got this side done. I'm gonna wrap around to this side, but I do have to say, these cordless 20-volt Craftsman tools, and this is not a paid advertisement or compensated, but I've switched to a lot of cordless stuff. I got the screw guns there. I had Porter cables for years, 20-volt lithiums, and I got to tell you, for what I got to do around here, these have been really convenient, and the batteries actually last a long time. Even got one of the larger 4 amp hour ones for the Sawzall, and I gotta say, I've been impressed on how much battery life is in them. Just letting you know, in case you're looking for some decent tools. All right, let's take a look inside. Oh, look who's here. Hey there, Ozzy. You should get under the heat lamp, man. Got one of my just rear differentials from a E21, but this is sort of what it looks like inside right now. Yep, so we're going to be neighbors. So we got the planks in there, and it's still a little muddy in here, but at least it's under cover. Gonna get my wife's kayak hanging over there, and I am going to put screening up here, up top here, by the way. Just going to put some screening in there. Maybe not. I don't know, because I don't know if I really need screening for this in here, right? I mean, think about it. It's like I'm not trying to keep cats in or nothing. Well, I'm going to wrap this up because I ran short on materials. I can't finish what I'd like to, so Gonna have to get some more materials later. In the meantime, started up the gen set. And the choke on this thing is so bad, I just stick a piece of this trim in there into the carburetor to keep the choke open. Because it wanted to stay closed and it didn't need to. So this bad boy just sips gas. Barely anything going through that filter. I gotta say, pretty cool. Rev her up a little bit. Started up this bad boy in a long time and hoping the battery's not totally dead. I did fix the seat a bit, so let's figure out what we got going on here. Ooh, look at this. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, it's deader than a doornail. Oh, maybe not. Oop. Gonna need a battery charger on this one. It's a little chillier today than it was yesterday, and 62 yesterday. And now we're back down to the 30s, mid 30s, but we've got some more plankage over there to do the remaining side here inside, and I'm electing not to go back out here. At least I don't think so yet. I gotta measure the tractor. I may or may not have to run the walls going this way, then put a set of doors right here, although I think it would look kind of cool, to be honest with you, with it like that instead of inside. But yeah, I think I got more than enough planks. I got like 20, almost 30, including the old stuff. So I'm pretty good there. Still a lot of junk we got to get rid of. The idea is going to be enclosing behind the stair. And like I said, debating whether I'm going to wrap it around or if I'm just going to stay straight there and just put the set of doors right on there. We'll see. I cut a bunch of these boards to fit. It's actually 69 inches between over there and the corner here. So I put a piece of blocking in to line up with our boards. Those boards were level, but as you can see, the deck is not quite level considering, you know, the age of it. So I wanted to make sure the planks were level. Yeah, let's get this tractor measured, but it's kind of kinked, so I need to straighten it out. So I cleared the path. I'm going to start her up, straighten her right out, and see how long she is. We'll see if she starts first. That'd be a good idea. All right, go in there. PTO's off. Choke is on. Oh boy. Whoa! Took a little bit. Hadn't been running a while. All right, here we go. From the tail to the front. Bumper. think we got ourselves nearly 12 feet there. I mean, a little shy, but not too much. Okay. We're at 11, all the way to the back. Well, I think that answers my question is where I'm putting the doors. I guess we're building some walls here and putting the doors on the outside. Don't quite have 12 feet. Come on over to my work table as we do some maths. All right, so we have determined that the opening over there is 56 inches wide by about 60 inches high with a gap at the bottom, gap at the top, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking of doing vertical boards with horizontal stiles, and on the inside back putting a diagonal to keep everything from racking. So I wind up with the math. You get 56, half of 6 is 3, half of 50 is 25. You wind up with 28. Well, I was thinking I've got 5.5-inch boards here, nominally. What does that wind up being when I stack 5 of them together? Can you guess? There you go. I've got one of the doors I just put together mocked up. At the entry, you can see here I got a gap at the top. I'm trying to leave a gap at the bottom so that way, you know, the door will swing clear. I don't think I'm too worried because it slopes off from here, but if I go to put any stone or anything, it would be nice to, you know, be able to not have to reset the door. Well, I've got to say, I'm kind of surprised myself. I mean, there's a little bit off here, which I'm shimming the bottoms with pieces of scrap wood, but I mean, there's a little bit more of a gap here so I could raise it up. But honestly, this is pretty darn close. Especially trying to make doors that set within an old, you know, deck stairway framing. So, pretty happy with that. Next stop, the hinges. Let's get these on. Woo! Here we go. So I got a little work to do. There's a little gap up here, a little gap that's not down there. No big deal. But this is kind of how this is going to operate with these self-closing hinges. I need to put a hasp across here so I can put a lock on it. I'll do that. I've got that piece there. I'm going to put a hinge there and a hinge there. But this is how this opens. And I'm going to put a little bolt to hold the door down when I'm pulling the lawnmower out. But this is pretty much how this is going to operate. Still got some fine tuning to do, but basically the doors have self-closing hinges on them. There you go. Look at that.